Hi, my name is Stanislav Rivkin, and I'm running for Cambridge City Council. Like most of you, I'm not a career politician. My career has been in education. But I'm running because Cambridge is in a moment of crisis. Our local leaders have not shown the urgency or courage to meet the moment, and I cannot sit back and quietly watch us lose this fight. The Trump administration assaults our community daily. Working people are struggling, and special interests are polarizing our politics to their own advantage. I'm running to fight back, to stand up for our community, and to make life more affordable. To do that, we have to change Cambridge politics, reduce the influence of big money, and break the deadlock of slates like ABC and CCTV here locally. The fight is personal to me. I was born in Uzbekistan and came to the US as a child. My dad delivered pizzas and my mom worked as a babysitter. We depended on subsidized housing and food stamps and Medicaid to get by. And I saw how hard my parents worked. But no matter how hard they worked, they needed the support of every single one of those social programs just to survive and give their kids a fighting chance in this country. Like you, I have been horrified by what's happening in Washington. But I've been just as disappointed by the response right here at home in Cambridge. You can't pay rent with strongly worded resolutions, and you can't put food on the table merely with words. Here in Cambridge, our city council suspended a assistance program for low-income families just as Trump cut food stamps. We closed a homeless shelter as thousands are at risk for losing their housing vouchers. And on affordability, the council offers no realistic vision. One side pretends we don't need housing, while the other's only solution is to hand our neighborhoods over to corporate developers and hope for the best. Thankfully, there is another way. We need to prioritize public solutions for affordable housing that actually consider low-income and working-class families. Cambridge should champion innovative models like mixed-income social housing, where those at the top of the income spectrum help subsidize folks in the middle and at the bottom. We should invest aggressively in community land trusts, which take properties off the speculative market to ensure permanent affordability. And for those at the very bottom of the income ladder, we need dignified shelter space and municipal vouchers to help them afford permanent housing. We should restore and expand the Rise Up program, ensuring that low-income families have the means to buy groceries and school supplies. We should substantially increase food assistance to our pantries, where food can sometimes run out in an hour. Families with children are particularly burdened. We should move towards universal childcare, as many cities around the country have, and ensure that pre-K is expanded to all 3-year-olds. We should also provide funding for the vital after-school programs that help fuel our next generation of leaders here in Cambridge. And importantly, we should prioritize safety in our public transportation system. Yes, this means separating cars from bikes with protected lanes, but it also means implementing traffic calming measures. It means enforcing traffic laws across all transportation methods. And it means encouraging public transit with discounted fares and making sure that our seniors and those with mobility issues can still find parking spots near their homes, medical facilities, and grocery stores. This brings me to my final point. To defeat MAGA, we have to break its spell. MAGA relies on the public believing that, in truth, nobody really cares about inequality, about poor or working class people, about houselessness and food insecurity, about injustice. MAGA wants the public to believe that in the end, everyone's goal is just to enrich themselves or to save a buck, and that our altruism and empathy are merely a collective performance, that we're more interested in the aesthetics and fashions and moral comfort of progressivism than we are in implementing its essential mission. Proving this is at the heart of MAGA ideology, because this excuses and provides moral cover for their own apathy and indifference. Here in Cambridge, we can either affirm these assumptions or we can dispel them with action today. The choice is on the ballot during this election. I'm running for Cambridge City Council because it's time we fight back and demonstrate a true alternative to the politics of indifference and fear and inequality. If you believe it's time for real change, I hope you'll join me by going to www.stanrifkin.com and plugging in. We need your input, your voice, and your time to fight back against not just Trump, but a local political system that's stacked against working people. Together, I know we can make a real difference in Cambridge and beyond.